So this is the IELTS interview for speaking, and we'll be starting with part 1. But before that, I would like to know your good name.
My name is Abhishek Lamichani.
Abhishek Lamichani. So what can I call you, Mr. Abhishek Lamichani?
I would prefer Abhishek only.
Abhishek, alright. So in this section, I'll be asking you some questions, alright? So the first question I would like to ask you is, do you use computer?
Yes, I usually use computer, and it's very important in our daily life as well.
Alright. And how often do you use computer?
As we know, our smartphone is also a computer, so I pretty much use this computer every single time. When I am doing work, I use computer for my works, and when I am outside, I use my smartphone as a computer.
Alright, so it seems that you use computer a lot. Well, what kind of activities you get involved in while using computer then?
I usually browse in internet. I use Google as a main software to browse something. If I don't know anything, I watch videos in YouTube. I use Facebook in computer, and in my smartphone I also use that. I listen to music, play games as well.
Alright, so it seems a lot of activities you have been doing in computers. So how important is computer to you?
I think computer is pretty much important, not just in our daily life, but computer runs everything in this era. If we think about it, then computer is used in banks, offices, schools. Even our government use computers, so it is pretty much important.
Alright. What kind of computer skills do you have? Do you have any special skills in computers?
I'm not entirely a computer guy, but I'm not very good at many skills, but sometimes I use computer for photoshopping and video editing, and I also do shopping. I can also play games and make montage of those videos, and it's pretty much that's all. That's pretty much all I know.
Alright, so that's the end of part 1. Now we will be moving towards part 2, where I will be providing you with a topic, and you need to speak for 2 minutes without interruption. And I may interrupt you if you have crossed your time limit, so that's completely normal. And along with this task, I'll be also giving you 1 minute time for preparation. So this is your task, and you can make notes over here with the help of pencil. And your time starts now. Well, that's the end of 1 minute. You can keep your pencil down. And now you can start speaking. Yes.
I really appreciate the topic you provided me. A new building, a public place I would like to visit is Glass House, which is located in Sakhu, Nagarkot. This place is filled with a very beautiful environment and very beautiful scenario around, and this place is considered one of the very major attraction in Sakhu area. This particular place is filled with so many classes. The whole building is filled with classes. It is said that there used to be one school around there, a government school, and later when the earthquake hit in 2072, the building was collapsed, and the local people from there around it built this glass house with glasses and windows around the same locality. This place is very attractive, and many tourists visit there yearly. The way the transportation is very easier. There are about 2 major roads from Sakhu and one from Kathmandu to reach there. It is full of attraction, as I said. This place is around Norwood, so people who come to Norwood also visit this place. This place has become a major attraction, and because of this, many people are also employed around there. There are shops and office there, so people can get employed and they can learn foreign language. Foreign currency also flows there. And I learned about this place through my friends and even online. I like to visit this place because I got so much good things about this place, the scenario, and I like to have peace in my life. So this place certainly seems a place I would like to go to find calm and peace space in my mind. So I really do hope I get time and I'll get to take my friends over there as well. This place is like a medicine for meditation. You can also say it's like doing yoga for your eyes, for mind. You can be calm and you can feel peace, inner peace when you go and visit this place. It is.
All right. That's the end of 2 minutes. Well, that was quite interesting to know about the glass house. You can pass me the glass card back. So now we will be moving towards the third section or the final section of this interview, where I will be asking you some questions relevant to the topic which I had provided to you earlier. So, do you like public buildings?
Yes, I do like public buildings, and it is not just because I visit there in leisure time, but it is also represent our heritage, our culture, and many people prefer to go there for their projects, works, and even to find inner peace.
Do you think public building is important? If yes, why?
Yes, public building is certainly important because it just does not only represent a building standing in a corner, but also it represents how our ancestors or how people go there and spend their time, how people are engaged in something rather than doing only work and spending their time doing nothing. Public building also helps people to be engaged in something, and if people are not doing anything, they can clean the public places. At least they are doing something good for the society.
Alright. So in your country, what kind of public buildings do people like to visit?
In my country, usually people like to visit public building, which is very popular. I mean, like the Tarara, and people like to visit because it was built by our ancestors and it has many stories related with that place. Our kings, our ancestors, even our parents used to go there, but when it was destroyed in 2072 with earthquake, we could not visit it. But now it's finally constructed, and new building seems to be pretty good.
All right. So, what is important to a public building, whether it's the design, the location, or the facilities?
I think all the aspects are important, not just design, facilities. Everything is important to public buildings. We do not only go to public places just to see designs or to take the facilities, but also we go there to learn something about our history. We also go to learn about something about history, and as well as we also go there just to make sure everything's good, preserved. We also go there to see if everything is going well, if our government, if something like some organization like NGO are doing something good for our public buildings.
Alright. So, in your opinion, which is important, preserving old buildings or building new one?
I think building new buildings, but the public ones are pretty much important. But that doesn't mean preserving old buildings is not important. We should preserve old buildings, but new buildings should also be made so that more cultural heritage and more people should be engaged, and more tourists will come to our country as well. We can get foreign currency, flow of foreign currency. We can learn culture of other people, and other people, foreign people also would get opportunity to learn our culture, and they can also spread the word about our new public buildings.
Alright, so I have a last question for you. Do you think the appearance of a building is important?
Yes, I do think appearance of a building is important because if some building is lame and if the construction is not quite good, then people would not like to visit their places. The money would be wasted there, the employment opportunity, the people who were present at the moment when creating the building, they would that all would be lost. So the building also attracts people. The building also attracts people, and people would love to make such building for their own use. Like I mean, if when Taj Mahal was created, I'm not really sure, but someone also created another Taj Mahal, but he couldn't make entirely same Taj Mahal, but he made some small Taj Mahal for his wife, I presume. So design of building is also very important.
Alright, that's very good to know about Taj Mahal. And with this, we come to the end of this section. Thank you so much for